They are trying to do everything they can to keep Joe Biden from having to debate Donald Trump. And it raises the question, in my mind, if you're supporting a candidate and you're afraid to have him debate, should you be supporting that candidate at all? Right? I mean, in other words, if you think your candidate is such a houseplant that he can't debate Donald Trump, who, after all, Donald Trump is not the greatest debater on earth. You know, he's okay, he's aggressive and he's tough, but he's not like an absolute buzzsaw that you can't get through, except for the fact that Joe Biden is a piece of furniture at this point. And, you know, I don't want to overemphasize this because I think that Biden can be kind of fluffed up and gotten into a debate and he can get out of it. And all he has to do is put one English sentence together and, you know, the press is going to be reeling with delight and relief at how wonderful he's done. But let me just read to you from Knucklehead Row, Thomas Friedman's op-ed, a little bit of this. He says, I worry about Joe Biden. This is like another one of these things where they say the quiet part out loud. I worry about Joe Biden debating Donald Trump. He should do it only under two conditions. Otherwise, he's giving Trump unfair advantages, like consciousness, like sentience. First, Biden should declare, this is again Thomas Friedman talking, he says, Biden should declare that he will take part in a debate only if Trump releases his tax returns for 2016 through 2018. Biden has already done so, and they are on his website. Trump must too. No more gifting Trump something he can attack while hiding his own questionable finances. And second, Biden should insist that a real-time fact-checking team approved by both candidates be hired by the Nonpartisan Commission on Presidential Debates. And that's 10 minutes before the scheduled conclusion of the debate. This team report on any misleading statements, phony numbers, or outright lies either candidate had uttered. That way, no one in that massive television audience can go away easily misled. Unbelievable. Now, just to be fair, let's see what Joe Biden has to say about this. This is cut 4.
Lonnie knows I believe this every fiber of my being. We're posed. What I propose is it can be done. I think we're in a position to really make it happen. And my team and your team are already working closely together to light up the path forward here. Critical laws like the PRO Act to strengthen collective bargaining. On politics like prevailing and look, I guess I'm taking too much time, but.
You think that has anything to do with why they don't want Joe Biden to debate? Now wait. Let's give the other side their due. James Carville, who is a smart, canny, completely unscrupulous political operator, he knows this is not a good look for Biden, so he's pretending it isn't true.
Of course Biden wants to debate Trump. Trump is a doofus dolt. All right, Biden debated Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, who's the most on-message politician I've seen in my life, Cory Booker, Amy Klobuchar. I saw him the debate before South Carolina. He did very well. He should debate him without condition anywhere that he wants to. Joe Biden will trounce Donald Trump in any debate. And what he needs to do is be sure to get a picture side by side so they can see how fit and how trim Vice President Biden is. And what a slob that Trump is.
Well, he should. That is the way the Democrats should be talking. They should be talking as if they have a good product to sell instead of fearfully. I mean, so Carville is being shrewd there. And again, it is true. Biden can show up on any given day and put a sentence together and stumble through a debate. He can do that. He still has the power to do that. He has deteriorated even from those days when he was talking to Bernie Sanders. He's going downhill, and certainly being locked away and like a plant in his basement is not going to help. But that obviously is the way to go. And Trump should be careful, I think, not to overemphasize the fact that Biden is basically a wooden cigar store Indian at this point. But the important thing here is they've got to get this guy over the top. They've got to drag this guy over the finish line because he is the mask of their radicalism. Anytime, and they're just barely being able to tamp down their left side. I mean, anytime Biden made a speech to the National Education Association, right? This is the teachers union, where he promised them access to the White House and promised them that no black child will be educated under his administration. Well, what he actually said was that he's not going to give a penny of federal money to any charter school. So don't you worry if you're hiring people who can't do a good job, and don't worry, they're not going to get fired. We know the unions will protect them. We know your unions will protect the idiots who go into these schools and do a terrible, terrible job while rich kids go to private schools and do well. We're not going to let that. We're not going to let those blacks rise up out of those neighborhoods through education. So don't you worry, teachers, you corrupt teachers union. We're on your side. But at one point, he said to them, compromise is not a dirty word. This is what he said. He says, it's how our government was designed to work. I've done it my whole life. No one's ever doubted my words, and I've been able to bring Democrats and Republicans together in the United States Congress to pass big things, to deal with big issues. So immediately the left just jumped on this, and they just started saying, leftists, Elizabeth Warren, a lot of people just started saying, no, you can't compromise with evil. There's no compromising with evil. The Republicans are evil. You can't compromise with them. So believe me, this is the pressure that's going to put on. And take a look at him. Take a look at him. Is he going to stand up for it? This video is sponsored by BlinkSale, the revolutionary invoicing software for contractors and small businesses. Spend less time billing and more time making bank with BlinkSale. Get a free trial at the link in the video description.